we go. JJB, what's going on? Dazilla, welcome, welcome. Not much is going on. Getting back into the streams, which is nice. What color is Jim's red gun? You see me. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? See if I can blow up this chat a little bit. There you go. How we all doing? Thanksgiving's next Thursday. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Get some family around. Get some snacks. Doing all right. Good to hear. So I had all intentions of streaming this week. I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to stream, and this is what I landed on this afternoon. It was a toss up between this and Super Punch Out. Greetings from Buffalo. What's going on, Brent Donnelly? Greetings from about probably about 7-8 hours south of you. Are you getting some snow up there? Or did you get some snow up there? Because it looked like something, we got the tail end of some kind of big storm. And it looked like everything above us was mostly snow. Actually, let me I'll play a little bit of the doo-wop so we can see how the sound is. Oh, I guess I should probably hit buttons too while I'm at it. Snowed a little north of Buffalo, south of Buffalo was spared. Yeah, weird. Yeah, let me know how that audio is. A little Moonlight Sonata really sets the mood. Super Console Bros. What's going on, Rockman Mega X? I have not played either of the Earthworm Jim games in a very long time. And I absolutely love them. And it's been a few years, I think, since we did the Earthworm Jim episode. That's probably the last time I touched it. Got to attend last Sunday's Bills game. Work gave me 2 tickets. Ah, that's fun. That's cool. Would you say the Panthers are number 1? I'm gonna throw this on mute while we wait for some people. It's all a funny game, so you got to hear the accordion and the over and over and over. Technically, it's still games. Cheers. Plus, I went to the Falcons game against the Panthers, and my team defeated the Falcons 32-27. Oh, nice. Cash that insurance check yet? I got a vehicle out of it. Let's go with that. It's better than the one I had, which was flat. I live 5 minutes from Bill's Stadium. Not too shabby. How we doing over there, Powder Keg? And probably shared on the old Facebooks. See if I did get the notification. Good. Things are working. Giants are not doing too well. Yeah, I'm sure Dan's not happy about that. I am not much of a football guy, I'll be perfectly honest. Any brewskis tonight? Well, this muted and canister is Captain and Diet. So, a little bit of something going on. Something going on. All right, audio seems pretty good on that end. All hail Console Wars! There's 50% of us here this evening. What's going on, ETX? Dan and I are meeting up on Saturday. Gonna be putting a little bit of work in. I think we're gonna be doing making a quick little update episode, letting everybody know we're just oozing back into it. YouTube has been doing this weird thing lately with only showing people's handles, so you might not recognize people's names. Interesting. All right. Oddly enough, I recognized the Panther picture right away. Did Dan get the package I sent for an unboxing? I don't know. I could I'm not going to text him now. He seemed pretty beat earlier, but I will ask him tomorrow if he's stopped down for the at the PO box. And if he has not, I'll tell him we have stuff. Cause we like stuff. We are big children. Tried Bacardi Quattro 4-year aged rum a couple weeks ago. Delicious, smooth, and no hangover. Okay. I have not tried that. I'm assuming that's a white rum, right? By the way, Christmas comes around the corner. Yeah, we're getting there. You have not missed anything yet. We're only about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes in. Maybe. All you've missed so far is this. Oh, just a spiced rum. Okay. Not bad. That's pretty cheap for 4-year aged rum. But then again, I usually get the handle, so that makes sense. Handle a captain is like 29. It's a pretty good price as far as I'm concerned. I like a good bargain when it comes to my booze. Only buys the 750. So I'm saying I looked over, I got maybe a quarter handle of Captain, half a handle of Tito's. A bottle of Jameson I have not cracked. It's been sitting there for like a month. Am I late? How are you? How's the knees? Can you walk? You are not late. Let's start. Let's address each question there, huh? I am doing well. I am walking. The knees, here and there. But now walking is not an issue at this point. The knee definitely is still an issue. Yeah, store by me has handle a captain for $29.99. Yeah, it's delicious. Little goes a long way. It's like horseradish. I got Earthworm Jim 2 on PS1. I am fairly certain I had 2 for Super Nintendo, and I think I had 1 on Sega Genesis. I said it, and I meant it. The Sky Vodka for $17. And steal the coupon for an extra 13 or an extra 3 off. Sky Vodka, I remember that, and I remember the hangover from that well. Oh, hell yeah. It's weird the handle name changes from my username. Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I recognize who you were by your tiny little picture. Little avatar. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Captain is my go-to, but Quattro makes Captain seem like well liquor. That's fair. Call me AC the Panther #1, please. Simply AC. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of work on the the Tito's handle lately. We've hit White Russian season or Caucasian season. Dan and I are getting together this Saturday to start working on the new episode. Yes, I am excited. I'm very excited. Looking forward to getting back into full blown episodes. Acting a fool for the internet, if you will. Gotta love a good acting a fool. Yes. New wars underway. Glad to see you again. Hope you're feeling stronger. Thank you too, Cody. I'm definitely improving. And tomorrow I have to try to get an appointment for X-rays. I was supposed to go sometime late last month. That did not happen courtesy of work. So yeah, trying to get in there now and see if see where we're at on the whole physical therapy sitch. Fun fact, this was the first game which Pat won in Console Wars. Bart's Nightmare for being worse on Super Nintendo doesn't count. Good trivia right there. I hope you can get there before the holiday rush. Me too. What happened to your knee? Well, it was more so the whole body, but the knee and the leg were the worst of it. I had a broken leg below the knee, 6 broken ribs, sternum, and a little bit of internal bleeding from a car accident. So quite a bit. Happens to the best of us. No, thank you very appreciate it. All right, got that shared on the Facebooks. Yeah, no, it's the recovery at the time seemed like it was slow as all hell, but looking back at it and where I'm at now, should seem to go pretty quick. Oh. The slow motion just like going ragdoll. Yeah, I forget what episode did we film? Oh, I think it was Bugs Bunny. Uh I filmed that with a still pretty broken leg where I was just standing on the one leg and just kind of balancing and there was a lot of sitting involved. So yeah, if you watch that episode, there's that was March, I think. The accident happened January 30th. And I think we released that mid-March. So the sternum wasn't the worst part. This one rib right here was the worst. So it was all 6 ribs on this side, and it was like multiple fractures, front, back. But this one right here, sneezing. Sneezing was the son of a bitch. Laughing, coughing, ouchies, sneezing, the worst. I have not really seen any good movies. I haven't seen anything new. I did finally get around to watching Superman and Fantastic Four. I don't think I've seen anything like new. Running Man, Predator, Badlands, Now You See Me, forget what else came out. And what did you think? Um, as Dan and I have, opposing opinions for the channel, this is one that carries over into real life because he loves the Superman movie. I did not. I found it very forgettable. I don't think there were any real like wow scenes. Could have done without most of the dog, and I love dogs. That says a lot. Um, Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner, I think, were the best parts of the movie. As far as Fantastic Four goes, I enjoyed that way more than I expected to. Just because the trailers make it all just seem very like light and kind of, I don't want to say cartoony, but just kind of like just a very light whatever kind of vibe, just like with that 60s kind of aesthetic to it. But no, it was just darker and had like a real feel to it. It's been a while since any of the Marvel movies you're like, wow, there's actually something to worry about right now. Best example of a sequel being way better than the original. I'm gonna go Terminator 2 and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Did you watch the new Nick Cage flick yet? I think he's supposed to be an evil baby Jesus. I can't say I've seen that one. I'm gonna say there's a lot of Nick Cage movies I don't see because they all sound like they could probably fit along that line. I was a big fan of the cartoon. I wish it stuck around longer. I was not a fan of either of the other Fantastic Four iterations, so I'm gonna go Pedro. I'm not gonna lie. Spaghetti John Krasinski. He was the worst. He's just like, I'm the smartest man in the world, but I'm just gonna tell you, Wanda, if he opens his mouth, you're fucked. So don't do anything to get rid of his mouth now. Who was a better Sue Storm? Jessica Alba, Kate Mara. I never watched the second run with the Miles Teller one all the way through. I'm gonna go with Vanessa Kirby. She was like the heart of the movie. I'm definitely gonna say, yeah, by a mile. Yeah, 100%. Nick Cage is a national treasure, but Jack Bauer, a god. And before you ask, Chris Evans, Michael Chiklis. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they've ever had there's never been an ugly Sue Storm. They're all pretty good. Yeah, no, Alba's holding up well. Yeah. Did I babysit Dan babies yet? I did not. I did finally meet Cal. It's funny. I have not babysat, but I have dog sat for him for a brief period. It was more along the lines of if I could just go let like feed Ace and let him out for a little bit, bring him back in. But Ace and I are pals, so we palled around for a little bit. Davies. That sounds like you need some kind of medicine to get rid of it. All right, I'm gonna fire this up after I'll have a cigarette and wait for that goddamn board. Oh, that leads right into Villa people, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a lot of aggravation back to back. Get those puppies, but in the good way. There's a '94 Fantastic Four. I don't think it was canceled. I don't think it got made, but I don't think it ever got released. That was I think it was Roger Corman. No, I currently have the game music on mute because it was just going back to the accordion and the singing this part over and over and over again. So I'm gonna unmute it and let me know where the volume is for you guys if I need to go up or down at all. And feel free to sing and dance along. I actually feel like it's kind of quiet. Oh, maybe lower. Okay. Interesting. All right, I'll go check that, see what 30 brings us. This is going to be the real test. Pure nostalgia. Okay, we're good. Good deal. I also upgraded my monitor. It's just a TV, but the volume is like where this is a 30, the other TV would have been like a 18 or 20. Never forget to grab Jim's pudding gun. Pretty sure that's a secret password to get into some places. Thank you, Trial Wolf. Welcome. This soundtrack is fantastic, courtesy of Tommy Tallarico. And if you go through the comments on the Earthworm Gin episode we did, Tommy Tallarico actually commented, and that's a pretty cool feat. Just to have, somebody who worked on the game is continuing to work on comics and everything going forward, like, comment on it. I was like, that's fun. You like how future releases of this, they simply black out the Nintendo logo, which makes the scene just look off. I don't think I've noticed that. Psychro, you son of a bitch! What did I do for Halloween? So I did put it on the Instagram. So at one of my days at work, I dressed up as Big Boss, or one of the Solid Snake mashups that I had laying around. And then actual Halloween, I did Hunk from Resident Evil with the glowing red eyes and everything. I actually won a costume contest with that too, where I took one of the top 3 prizes. Princess, what's her name? Dan is at home, hopefully sleeping. We're getting together on Saturday to put in a little work on the new episode. But yeah, he's been working a lot. And what are we in now? So he's got a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old at the moment that he's working with. So, the guy's pretty beat. Priorities, yes. All right, let's say we get into this, eh? So I have an actual military used green flight suit. So I had that with the what else did I do with it? I had the knee pads, the elbow pads, the obviously a mullet wig. You need the mullet wig. Blue bandana, and then like the tactical holders and the vest kind of setup. And I did a dumb little video on our Instagram of me walking around in a cardboard box, because you have to. I had the box. It was there. Just seemed right. What's going on, Podon? Oh, no! I thought I lost my piggy. I didn't lose my piggy. My piggy's safe. Get the damn things. What the hell? You're right there, man. You're hitting them with your head. Oh, that should have snagged. Get out of here, you nerd. Oh, bubble gun. How is that not hitting? Slime on slime, man. Is the box your +1? It's a box, man. Few hungry people thought you were Hellgas? I don't know. I mean, I had umbrella logos all over me. God damn it. Okay, I'm kind of glad he hit me. I would say once you get to the maybe fourth and fifth, not or fourth and fifth episode, then it gets to be a rather large pain in the ass. Yes. Oh, we did dig.